Yo, what's up, guys? It's Ratty Boy, aka The Venom. And as you can see, I'm not in Japan in my house right now. I'm actually in America. Came home to see my family. You know what I'm saying? Came to the States. And I just came out the theater. I wanted to give this to you raw straight after I came out the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? I just seen Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. And I'm going to just start off by saying this. Wow. Wow, because I really don't understand why people listen to critics. I don't get it. I don't understand, because this movie was freaking amazing. I freaking love this movie. With all the bullshit that actually had to happen with the last movie and Rian Johnson messing up a whole bunch of stuff, I came into this movie and I heard all these people say all this stuff about the movie being bad and all the bad decisions they made and all this type of stuff, right? And so I came in kind of with lower expectations, number one. Number two, I came in with a bad taste in my mouth from freaking The Last Jedi, the previous one. You know what I mean? So I came in with both of those things. I came in like, all right, okay, let's just see. All right, let's just watch it so I could conclude. The problem, yo, I should have learned my lesson from Sucker Punch, that movie, a long time ago. Sucker Punch was a movie made by Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder made that movie. Everybody and their mama shit on Sucker Punch. You know what I'm saying? And that movie, and all the critics said that movie sucked. That movie became one of my favorite movies ever made. I freaking love that movie. So yeah, and ever since that day, I said to myself, I'm never gonna let anybody tell me, any critic, tell me anything negative about a movie and make me not watch it. If they say something positive, I'll watch the movie and be more hype about it. But as far as like not watching a movie at all because of what somebody says about them and their opinion not liking it, I'm never going to do that again. But I came into Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Why did I think I wouldn't like this movie? Because of people. Because, yo, they had to fix these problems that Rian Johnson did in the last movie. And to be honest, they fixed that shit very well. And excuse me if you see a crackhead run up to the window or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm at a gas station. All right, so check it out. Everybody want to talk about how Rey was overpowered. Everybody want to talk about how they explained everything in this movie. The damage control was they fixed every problem that I had with the movie. You know what I'm saying? I still don't like the fact that Luke just straight up just passed out after freaking faking he was the badass of the century, you know what I mean? Which he is, but with the whole brushing of the shoulder stuff in Last Jedi, that ruined it for me when I realized he wasn't there, you know what I mean? But the new force power of them, it's not even a new force power. It's a power that like Obi-Wan actually did a long time ago when he fought Vader in the fucking ship and Luke saw him die. The force power of them sacrificing themselves in order to freaking bring balance to the force and actually make everybody else that follows them stronger in different ways. Luke did it in the last one, and I was pissed, but now I understand, because in this one, I'm going to give some spoilers. I'm going to give some spoilers or whatever, but somebody else did it in this one. Leia did it in this one, and freaking Kylo Ren did it in this one. Rey had the lightning pulling the... Why not? The decision they made for freaking Kylo Ren, it showed that good can overpower evil. He had a change of heart. His mind was fickle the whole time with every decision that he was making. He was a rogue Sith. Yes, he changed his mind. Leia practically sacrificed herself for that moment for him to change his mind by actually, whatever they do when they kill themselves, whatever they do, you know what I'm saying? Luke did it, Leia did it, Obi-Wan did it, Rey did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that power is strong as hell when they kill themselves. It shows you just how strong that power is, that I looked at as being so dumb when I seen The New Hope. I'm like, he just disappeared? What the hell, Obi? You know what I mean? That power is strong. The sacrificing of yourself is the strongest thing. Even Vader kind of did it. Vader kind of didn't do it like them, but Vader, he sacrificed himself too. And her healing powers. Come on, everybody loving Mandalorian right now. We know what's going on. Baby Yoda, you know what I mean? Come on, man. That's a power we never seen like that in the freaking movies. Don't let nobody that's all about the Star Wars lore make you freaking hate the movies. If you're just a movie person. I'm familiar with the movies. I'm familiar with some of the books and some of the freaking video games that actually tie in, that's canon and all that type of stuff. How you gonna talk about Rey is overpowered? Rey is literally the daughter of Palpatine. She is a Palpatine. Just like when Anakin came and he was like, he embodied everything about the Force and all the midichlorian and all that shit that they want to say. When they first introduced Anakin, everybody knew that he would become Darth Vader and that he actually would be the strongest Sith ever. You know what I mean? Strongest with the Force. So why couldn't that be the same for Rey? Why couldn't that be the same for Rey? They explained the whole parent thing. They explained why she's so strong. They explained freaking why Luke killed himself so stupid. Like, people got mad about the fact that Luke just died like that. They explained a whole bunch of stuff in this movie. So I don't get how the hell people are mad at the damage control that they had to do with this movie. It doesn't make sense. Like, what are you mad about? You can't please everybody. That's just the situation when it comes to this movie, because I forgot that lady's name, but she's a freaking asshole. But they didn't come into this movie like Jon Favreau and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They didn't come into this movie with a plan when they made Force Awakens and all that. You know what I'm saying? They came in there. They were supposed to make a trilogy, and they didn't actually have a plan of action. So they was playing. They were going to play it by ear for each one. And The Force Awakens, I love that movie. That was a good, everybody want to say a retelling of A New Hope, but you had to do that for the new generation of kids coming up watching these movies. It gave people nostalgia. So what was wrong with that? Why was that a bad thing? I don't get it. Why? And then all of a sudden you got freaking The Last Jedi coming in and destroying, and like, he wanted to go a whole different direction. Rian Johnson, he wanted to go a whole different direction, and from J.J. Abrams and everybody that set up Force Awakens. And then in this last one, Rise of Skywalker, they actually had to play damage control with what he actually did in the last one. I was emotionally invested the whole way through. I actually got sad when certain things happen to people, you know what I mean? We talking spoilers in this thing right here. We talking spoilers. When fucking Chewie died, I was like, when we thought Chewie died, I was like, oh no. You know what I mean? When Leia died, I was like, damn. When Kylo Ren fucking gave his life, Kylo Ren gave his life to freaking save Rey. All the sacrifices that were made in this movie, all the decisions, everything, like, from beginning to end, this movie was like action packed. I was involved. Like, I was at the edge. I was like, it was not a dull moment in this movie. They explained the whole Snoke. They explained Snoke from the beginning of the movie. As soon as the movie started, they said, yo, that Snoke shit, hey, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on. This is who Snoke was. They explained that shit right off the bat. And then there was a couple of things in the movie also where, like, originally in The Force Awakens, I really feel like Finn and Rey were actually going to be romantically involved. I really felt like that was going to happen, but then all the racist-ass motherfuckers wanted to boycott the movie because there's a black man in the movie, and they didn't care about Lando back in the day. They probably did, but you know what I'm saying? People were boycotting The Force Awakens for no goddamn reason. Just because John Boyega, which he did an excellent job in this movie. He did an excellent job in the first, second, and third, which is this movie. There was supposed to be a love interest between them, and it kind of shows, because he straight up friend zoned the hell out that Asian girl in this movie. I forgot her name. Excuse me, I might have the name right here, right? But he put his hand in the Last Jedi when she saved him to say I love you, whatever. They acted like that shit didn't even happen at all. You know what I mean? Like, he straight up put his hand on her shoulder in this movie and said, "Hey, all right, let's go." He didn't acknowledge. He straight up friend zoned that chick in this movie. And right before Rey was about to die in the quicksand moment, he was about to tell her something before he thought she died. Before everybody thought they were going to die in the quicksand, he didn't get a chance to tell her. But at the end of the movie, when he's seen her, like, yo, I really feel that's open to interpretation, because I think they will get romantically involved, Rey and Finn, behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And if gay people want to say to themselves, Finn and Poe probably would be whatever. That's just a brotherly type of thing. But if they could look at it that way too if they want. You could go a whole bunch of different directions with how you interpret the relationships that will actually follow the ending of this movie. People want to say Rey is overpowered. She's literally the daughter of Palpatine. She literally had all the Jedi inside her to be able to do what she did when she killed the Emperor. The Emperor had all the Sith inside him. Rey had all the Jedi inside her. So, of course, she would win if they want to make the good guys win in this movie by saying the good is stronger than evil. Yoda in her. You got everybody talking. You know what I mean? So why are people mad that she was able to freaking defeat him? Yeah, the whole thing about Force integration and all this stuff, the woke era, you know what I mean? And all this shit with the female lead, you know, like, yo, I had no problem now, man. After how they dealt with this movie, I literally have no problem with this shit. This movie was freaking amazing. And y'all can say whatever the hell you want. I came into this movie prepared to not like it because of what critics said. And I'm kind of glad I came into the movie like that. I got my Yoda shirt, you know what I'm saying? You know, we doing it. You know what I mean? I was prepared, you know what I'm saying? I was still a fan, came in there. It was funny when it had to be funny. The jokes wasn't like pissing me off. The jokes were landing when they made the jokes. I don't see anything wrong with, like, maybe I could think like, maybe they could have did this or that, but that's any movie. You could do that with any movie. But I am satisfied with what happened. I'm satisfied with how they fixed it, and I'm satisfied with the conclusion. I enjoyed The Force Awakens, and The Last Jedi pissed me off. And I walked out that theater, like, annoyed. I was mad. This movie, I walked out happy as hell. Happy as hell. You know what I mean? I'm a big Star Wars fan. I watched all of them. I got all of them on Blu-ray. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% familiar with all the lore and all that shit behind the scenes in the books. You know what I mean? But at the same time, just as a movie-going experience, and just only watching the Star Wars movies, just only knowing the movies by themselves, I really think you would enjoy this movie. Do not listen and make people dictate your opinion about a movie before you see it. Yes, critics can give you opinions. You can take it with a grain of salt. Let the positive reviews help you, hype you up to see a movie. But the negative reviews, maybe you can be like, you know what? I kind of agree with how this person views movies, because you know what I'm saying, I listen to and I've agreed with everything they've said so far. But at the same time, when you listen to negative critics, let you take your time with it. You don't have to rush out and see it as fast as you would have. But I don't care what critics say, man. I learned that a long time ago with Sucker Punch and with a whole bunch of other movies that people said was horrible. Man of Steel, people want to say Man of Steel was horrible. You know what I'm saying? I fucking love that movie. What is wrong with Man of Steel except for with that thing he did when he fucking, spoiler alert, snapped Zod's neck? I know it goes against the character and all that stuff, but why people... Yo, don't listen to nobody, man. Straight up. Then you're going to have all the freaking... The fanboys coming at me right now like, oh, you don't know anything about Star Wars. You don't know anything about fucking Star Wars. I don't know why. You haven't read the books. You don't know anything about the lore, about the Star Wars lore. You know anything. Black bastard can't tell me nothing about Star Wars, man. I know everything about Star Wars, you black son of a bitch. You can't tell me nothing. I'm going to listen to everybody tell me something sucks, and I'm not going to watch it and potentially miss out on something I fucking would like otherwise. You know anything about Star Wars? Star Wars, technically in the book, Rey shouldn't have force powers that have lightning in it, because if you... Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Kiss my ass, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, like, the fuck out of my face, man. There was a freaking whining baby in the theater. There was a little kid kicking my seat. The critics told me the movie would be bad. I love Angry Joe. A lot of my favorite movie critics told me that the movie would be whack. I went into this movie with all the reasons and every reason to not like this movie, and I walked out happy as hell. Not because my brain wanted to go against them and prove them wrong, but straight up, like, I freaking loved it. Go watch this movie for yourself. Don't listen to these freaking idiots. Go watch any movie. It doesn't matter. Any damn movie. Watch it for yourself. Don't listen to nobody. Straight up. Don't listen to nobody. If you have a trusted friend, be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Watch it for yourself. Every movie there is. Go see it for yourself, man. Tune in next time, baby. I'm going to give you more reviews in a better setting, but I want to just put this out there. I know I'm late. It's Monday. You know what I mean? Movie came out freaking Friday, but who gives a shit? Hey, there you have it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go home, get some food. You know what I'm saying? Safety first, you know what I mean? Gotta protect Baby Yoda, you know what I'm saying? So hey, like, share, subscribe, and catch you in the next one, baby. Peace.